Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Let me draw your attention. Today we're going to go over one of the most symbolic things in all of tattoos, and that is the heart with kind of a scroll across it. It's a very common tattoo design. It'd be great to learn, and this is a bit of a tribal version of it. So I'm going to go through it step by step for beginners. So follow me all the way through. It won't be a very long drawing lesson tutorial, and you'll have a good time. So let's get started. I'm going to be using this. It's a Faber-Castell PITT artist pen, and it's pretty good. I like it. If you really want to use it, it is in the description. I'm going to put a link to it, an Amazon link. That's it. So let's get started. I'm going to do this in 2 layers, and the reason I do that is to go into, well, I don't know if I need to. I want to go into detail with this one. So I'm going to start with a heart shape. Really simplistic. And then I'm going to go across this. I'm just going to draw across right now because it's going to be the layer underneath. And it's going to wrap around. I want you to picture a kind of piece of paper wrapping around a heart. So very simple. And the reason I only do that is for placement, so I have to think about it afterward. So what I'm going to do right now currently is I'm going to put this underneath another sheet of paper. This paper is regular 8.5 by 11 printing paper, just completely normal paper. And yeah, you can see through it if you do it in marker or even in pencil. So I can kind of see through it faintly, and now I have a framework to work with. So what I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna go along one side of the heart, and I'm going to make that line thick to thin. Other side. Also, more or less thick to thin. I'm thinking in kind of a tribal tattoo fashion. Pulling down. Pulling down. Gonna connect this scroll. Coming in, also thinking of thick to thin around corners as corners turn. Connecting the center of the heart here. Also a bit of a thick to thin. This one, I'm gonna go from thin to thick toward the top. And then pull in here. It's going to be the end of the ribbon. And then I'm going to throw a little bit of a heavier line as if it's casting shadow. Could do that as well over here. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. This was very simple, and you can write whatever you want here. Let me take the other layer from underneath out. You see how that works? See, I drew this for base, and I go over that with detail, and you can kind of, in case you mess up on this layer, you can go back, just throw the top layer away and start over if you really want. But thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you watching. Let me throw another line in here. I appreciate you watching. If you did like the tutorial, go to my Patreon. I have many cool things there for you. I have one for $1 on my Patreon. Well, basically, if you don't know what a Patreon is a way for you to get closer to the artist. And I also have a lot of perks on there, like prints, like rewards and different things. I'll go over the first two. For $1 donation, you get to see pretty much every commission I work on. I work on commissions constantly, and it's stuff I never, ever, ever post anywhere. I go over book covers, like different pinup commissions, all kinds of random things, and I post them all there. That is kind of where I dump stuff I don't post anywhere. For $2, you get an ebook entirely on drawing the skull, which is the basis for a lot of tattoos, and it's also the basis of portrait art. So when you draw a portrait, you're drawing someone's face, their chin, their forehead, things like that, the bony protrusions of their face, which are all over it, top of the nose. It's all dictated by the skull. And you can tell when someone has learned the anatomy of the skull in general and knows it, and you can tell who doesn't. And that's kind of just a little thing there that's really important. So just to start you off really good, that is a really big deal. So I made a 7-page ebook on the parts of the skull and some of the most common mistakes made by new people, and they carry some of those mistakes for several years. So that's $2, and that is pretty much given to you immediately when you donate $2. But thank you so much for people who've already downloaded it. I've got a lot of great feedback on it. Thank you so much. If you're watching this, hello. Thanks, guys. And that's, there's obviously more rewards beyond that, but those are the first two. So that link is in the description. It's the first link in the description below, so check that out. Also, for whatever reason, it has this 18 and over thing. I don't know why it has that. I don't have anything on this really 18 and over, so just, keep going through that, and that's it. Thank you, guys. I will see you in the next video. Let me try a different catchphrase. Stay motivated, guys. Stay motivated. All right, see you later.